let's give away some stuff. Totally forgot to hit start broadcast when I was doing the screen grab video. But the good news is Random Picker doesn't let you edit anything after. So not that I would even know how to rig anything, but the drawing has already happened. If you want to complain to me, that's totally fine. I understand I made a mistake. I will admit to it because I forgot to hit a button and it's very early. It's 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, as you can see. But anyway, the drawing is done. So there were 112 submissions. Thank you, each and every one of you, for entering. I really appreciate it. So what I did was I downloaded the Excel spreadsheet, had everyone's name. I changed everyone's last initial for the drawing because I wanted to keep that last name stuff private because I wanted to. So there were 112 submissions. I entered them into the Random Picker drawing. It says it's closed because I already drew it, so I can't edit anything. But if you look in here, there were also 112 entries because I copied and pasted them all. And then I wanted to see the results. So we already did the draw. I already knew who won, but I'm showing you guys now. So the results, the winners were Andre B, William C, and Samuel S. Congratulations, you three folks. Just won 2 free drop boxes, which is pretty sweet. Thank you everybody for entering. That's very humbling. Sorry I screwed up the drawing process. I forgot to hit a button. But rest assured, this is as foolproof and legit as it gets because there's no way to alter any kind of entries or outcome for Random Picker. So I will, if there's a way, yeah. Can publish the link to provide an easy way participants find information to draw. So I'm going to publish this so you guys can see just to make sure that your name was in there. If you want to take the time and do that, you're more than welcome to. It's a free drawing, so I don't know if you'd really want to. I would hope you guys trust me. But yeah, there's the drawing. Let's go answer some questions now. So there it is. Congratulations to Andre, William, and Samuel. I apologize about the goof up. Sorry. I will contact all 3 of you. Details on what's going on, and the rest of you, thank you seriously so much for entering. It's I don't do this for anything more than fun or a hobby, and the fact that you guys, I mean, this channel is about you. It's about you guys. Like, I unbox these things and stuff, and I use them for my business and everything, but you guys dictate the content that goes on this channel, because without suggestions and without viewers, like, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. So I really, really appreciate it. So. And even more so the fact that you guys were like interested in getting to know more about me or answer questions is really cool. So I'm going to answer as many questions as I can. I printed up a bunch of them. So this is like 18 billion questions with SB Mitch. So I broke them down into different themes. There's a lot of you asked how old Pancake was. Cami from Michigan, Isaac from Texas, and Justin from Bedfordshire asked, how old is Pancake? Pancake is about 4, we think. She was adopted. She was a stray. So William from Minnesota asked, what made you choose Pancake for your dog's name? Pancake's not actually my dog. It's my girlfriend Bridget's dog, and she's just phenomenal at naming dogs. Cami also asked, what is the weirdest thing Pancake does? So Pancake does, I tried to get a video of it, so I'm going to try and put it up here, but Pancake will lay down on the floor and like kind of army crawl, dragging her left hind leg behind her. I don't know why. She does it all the time. I guess it feels good. So that's probably the weirdest thing she does. Your old pal, Untied Hawaii, asked, if Pancake was a human and you were a pancake breakfast item, or would Pancake dog eat you? First of all, I have to decide what breakfast item I would be, and I would definitely be a bagel. Would Pancake eat me? Absolutely. She loves bagels. Why wouldn't she? A lot of people ask about music. You guys noticed I have a guitar back here. I've been playing music for a really long time. I've been playing guitar since I was like 14. A little bit over 20 years. So Renee from Texas asked what my favorite band of all time is. There's a very slim possibility you guys know who this band is, but my favorite band of all time is a band from Sacramento, California called Willhaven. They are loud, they are metal, and they are screamy, and you will not like them unless you're into that stuff. That's my favorite band of all time. They changed my creative outlook on a lot of things in a huge way. Andre from Capitol Heights, Maryland asked, do you play any instruments? Yes, I do play guitar. I have played guitar for 21 years now. I used to be in bands and stuff like that, but I haven't done that in a long time because I got that out of my system at a very young age. Damon from Boone, home of Appalachian State, the Mountaineers, asked, see the guitar in the back of your videos, what type of music do you play? I play metal. A lot of different types of music, but my preference is to play heavier music. I was brought up on a lot of hardcore punk and metal stuff. I said, would I please play in the next video? This guitar is missing a couple strings, so I can't. But I will sometime. So, Eric from Corona asked, how did you get into music? I really got into music to honestly play in front of people. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I really liked the idea of being a rock star, and I tried my dangdest to be a rock star when I was in my early 20s, and it just didn't work out. So, sneaker questions. A lot of you had a really, really good amount of sneaker questions. Michael from Winchester, Ohio said, asked what my favorite non-SB shoe of all time is. I mean, I have to say, it's really tough. My favorite non-SB shoe, you can't hate on a Jordan 1. I'm sorry. And I know they look like Dunks. I can't help that, but it's a non-SB shoe. I love Jordan 1s. I only have one pair myself because I'm such an SB dude that I want Jordans to go to people that are Jordan fanatics. I'm not a Jordan fanatic. But that's just, I'm weird. Tim in Omaha asked, how many pairs of shoes do I currently own? Well, let's count. I have 38 pairs of shoes. That's just my personal stuff. As far as things that I'm selling, I have probably well over 150. Our good friend 915 Sneakers asked, why in the world are you into SBs? A lot of people dislike them. That is true. I'm into SBs because they're very nostalgic for me. My very first pair of SBs were the Daniel Shimizu SB Highs from like 2004 or something like that. And I only really started collecting about 7 or 8 years ago. But back then I had SBs and I always just liked how they felt. I liked how they look. And then I realized that there's a whole line of them and like they're quirky and they're cool. So that's kind of what got me into them. And Brandon from Spring Hill, Florida asked, how long have you been into sneakers? I've been into sneakers for about 7 or 8 years now. And let's see, Jose, Jason, Jay all asked, why am I such a big fan of SBs? Nostalgia. That's it. I mean, it makes me think that I'm a 22-year-old punk kid skating in the parking lot of TGI Fridays again. Adam from Las Vegas says, have you ever worn Nike SBs without socks? No, and I never will wear shoes without socks. I don't even own a pair of slides or sandals because I think feet are disgusting, which is super weird because I'm in the sneaker industry. I hate feet. I think feet are gross. But I think shoes are cool. Sam from Indiana, one of the contest winners, said, do you have anything besides SB? Do you even skate? I haven't skated probably in about 12 years. When I was living in Chicago, I got hit by a van and screwed up my hip. And ever since then, I haven't been able to skate right because it's uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt. It's just very uncomfortable because of that hip injury. And I do have, let's see, most of my shoes are SBs. I have 14 non-SB pairs, but the bulk of my collection is SBs. Jacob from Strongsville, Ohio. My grandparents are from Berea. I grew up in Cleveland, so. Said my favorite pair of shoes and the pair of shoes that made me a sneakerhead. The pair of shoes that made me a sneakerhead were the Daniel Shimizu High SBs. But my favorite pair of shoes, wow, that's really tough. My favorite pair of shoes, I can't answer that, I'm sorry. I don't know. Marcus from New York, what is my favorite Nike SB Dunk? That is hands down, without doubt, the Nike SB What the Dunk. Which I have a pair of, and I have not unDS'd yet because I'm terrified to. Javier from Toronto asked, have you ever attended a sneaker con or any other sneaker event before? I haven't. I heard it's really annoying, but I would probably end up going because I think it'd just be really cool. Jordan from St. Paul, Minnesota asked, how do I feel about the future of reselling? I feel awful about it. I think bots are killing the resale market, and I think quality of the shoes that are coming out is killing the resale market. It's oversaturation. When there's no demand and too much supply, it's destined to kind of tank. But who knows? We'll see what happens. My friend Everett from Minnesota, fellow Beater Box member, said, would I ever resell shoes with bots? No, I will not. I don't disrespect anyone that uses bots. You're more than welcome to. I just think it takes the whole point of a sneaker release. Back in the day, you'd wait in line at a store for a sneaker release. I think bots take that whole aspect of sneaker collecting out of it, which I think is a shame. But I will never use them. I will always be team manual, but more power to you if you do. So that's that. Okay, so Alex from New York asked, how long have you been a Beater Box member for? I've been a Beater Box member since they opened them up in January of this year, but I've been getting beater boxes for probably about a year and a half now. This is probably about, this beater box next to me, which I'm gonna unbox after this video, is probably about number 40, between 40 and 45 for me. Michael from New Mexico asked, how much did you start your reselling business with? That's a really good question, because I started with my own money. I don't remember how specifically much I started with. I think a good starting point would be about, if you want to do it the right way, just as a side hustle, I would say 500 bucks. If you're going all in, probably about 2,000 to 5,000. So you have a lot of inventory. Let's see, Ricky from Florida. So do you and other Beaterbox members plan to do any collabs or vlogs together? I think that would be absolutely hysterical. And I would be down for that in a second. I would love to make all of my Beaterbox member friends super uncomfortable in person, because that would be funny to me. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee because I'm still tired. James asked, would you ever purchase a expensive Soul Supremacy box like over $1,500? I would do it if I didn't know what was coming in. Here's the thing. The ones over $1,000, 9 times out of 10 are like Roshi's, not very high value shoes, and then a Yeezy. That's just not fun to me. I like the risk aspect of the beater boxes. Like there's been a couple beater boxes I didn't make any money on. But I like doing this, so that's what makes it fun for me. I would consider it, definitely, for you guys to watch. If you guys wanted to see me unbox like a $1,600 beater box, I'd do it. So we have general questions next. Frank from Compton asked, when you wipe your butt when you take a dump, do you look at the paper or throw it away? Do people not look at the paper? I mean, you have to check and see if everything's okay, I would assume. I do, yeah, totally. Who doesn't? That's my question. Mark, Dr. Kicks from Maryland asked, how long does it to straighten my hair each day? Joke's on you, fella, because I don't have to straighten it every day. It takes like 5 minutes. I don't wash my hair every day, but it definitely is if I didn't straighten my hair, guys, I would look like a racer head, and I'll throw a picture of a racer head up so you know what I'm referencing, but it's really bad. DeMarvin Puerto from Chicago asked, who is the hashtag chef? You are. Derek Curry is the hashtag chef. Jason, my dude. Jason from Delaware. What are my everyday kicks or beaters? I wear all my shoes, so I don't really have beaters. I would say the shoes that I wear the most and have gotten the most wear are these, the Oompa Loompas. These are probably my top 5 SBs, just for sentimental and color value, but yeah, those are probably the ones I wear the most. But I try to wear all my shoes. I mean, and that's 38 pairs of shoes. That's a lot to wear. Do a healthy rotation. So, Reed from Vancouver asked, will the Cleveland Browns ever win a Super Bowl in my lifetime? Yes, they're gonna win it this year, probably. And if they don't this year, then they'll win it next year. It's common sense, dude. Ray from Phoenix asked, do I always smell the shoes to see how bad they are? Absolutely, because I think stinky shoes are gross. I have a bunch of charcoal packs that I use to take the stink out of my shoe, and if I get shoes that smell a little bit, which rarely happens in beater boxes, I will use those to deodorize them. But yeah, I'm very sensitive to smell, and an offensive smell is a bad thing. T Got Soul asked, Monster or Red Bull? Neither, man. I don't drink Monster, I don't drink Red Bull. Those things give me headaches because of how much sugar is in them. I am a black coffee, black like my soul kind of guy. Shoe Game Crazy from the Stone Cold Kicks channel asked me, do I like to party? If by partying you mean playing chess with a bunch of stuffed animals on a Friday night, then hell yeah, I party all the time. Devin from Nebraska. Devin, I thought you were from Chicago. It turns out you're just a Cubs fan, so I apologize for assuming you're from Chicago. Said, this isn't a question, but you're awesome, man. It's a very good question and a very good answer. Chad from Urbana, Ohio asked, what is my job besides YouTube? I don't really have one, to be honest with you. Before I moved out to Portland, I had a house and I sold it, and I am reinvesting the profits from the house sale into this business. And I'm not making a killing, but I'm making enough to get by. Before this, I worked in the coffee industry for about 16 years. I was a barista, and I also did some management. Coffee was a cool industry to work with, because, especially being a sneakerhead in the coffee industry, because there's not many of us. It's a different way to connect with people, I think, because shoes, there's a lot of sneakerheads in the world, and the coffee house experience is all based on community, and I think that's how the sneaker world should be. And I do take some of the principles from being in the coffee industry into the sneaker world, which, you know, it's its own challenge. But so right now, my job outside of this is nothing really. I don't remember who asked, but a lot of people, actually a couple people asked, how old am I? I'm 35. So there's the questions. I wanted to do the giveaway first, so that way you could watch the giveaway if that was the only thing you were interested in. If you wanted to watch the Q&A, that's cool. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna upload this video, you guys. I'm gonna contact the winners. Congratulations to you guys, and thanks again everyone for entering. In a couple hours, I'll do this beater box. So yeah, look out for this beater box video. It should be coming either tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you all again, and remember, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and they are just shoes. Just shoes. Nothing more, nothing less. Things that go on your feet, fabric and material that don't matter in the end. So thanks again, guys. We will see you soon. Bye-bye!